Hi, my name's Pete from the Burton Ernie racing team. We do a bit of run what you brung drag racing in the UK at our local track, Shakespeare County Raceway. We have a 1968 Pontiac Firebird, and I know some of you won't like this, but we run a Big Block Chevy motor in it, 496 with a 871 supercharger and twin Phytech fuel injection units sat on the top. And not so long back we had a little bit of an issue where we ran the engine a bit lean, and I just thought I'd show you what actually happens when things don't go quite to plan. So as you can see on the side of this piston here, it's just starting to get hot. It's literally burnt just the very edge of the piston away. The rings are fine, the rings are still nice and loose. We probably would have got away with it at this point. However, I have a further 3 piston tops to show you. This being the second one, and as you can see, that's now suffered significantly more damage. The top of the piston starting to crack. The rings again are still loose, but it's just, you know, things are just starting to pick up and expand and get hot and nasty, and yeah, that's not looking so good. Anyway, what happens then is bits break off. We were very, very lucky that this didn't do any further damage. The skirt's picked up, the rings are now solid in the top of the piston. They're not flexing at all, not moving around, so everything's pinching up because there's just not enough fuel to cool the top of the piston on the exhaust side. The pressures increase massively, and so does the heat. So much so, this being the worst piston, it's mounted through the side, it's mounted through the piston rings. It picked up on the gudgeon pin. This was so hot, everything just expanded. It's significant damage to the bore. We were very lucky that we just managed to rebore this a little bit more, and new piston rings and new pistons, and the engine was salvageable, luckily. But that's what happens when you don't keep an eye on your air-fuel ratio, your AFR. So be careful out there and make sure you don't do something similar. Cheers, bye.